describe epilepsy, but I want you to not say what type, and I want you just to describe your seizures for them. So what happens?
Well, typically when I have a seizure, I will stare into space and pick at my buttons. I'll talk a little nonsense. I will drool, and I will be in a daze. I'll be incoherent.
How long are you told that they last for, that you're kind of not making sense? Things you know how long?
Roughly 3 minutes.
Okay, so 3 minutes, and then you're kind of confused after.
That is correct. Usually, I tend to sleep a lot afterwards.
But no big jerking of the arms or legs.
No, I've had maybe 1 or 2 where
Don't say the type there.
I know where I have gone into those spells, but typically those are not the type of seizures I have.
Okay, and not biting your tongue.
No, not really.
Okay, I think that, since I don't want you to say any of the names, that's the diciest part of it. Most of you picked absence. So let's ask Matt, what type of seizure do you have?
My seizures are typically complex partial.
So we need to discuss, and he described a complex partial perfectly, so now we need to go back. So it lasts several minutes. He's picking at buttons, he's still talking. So if you see him, you don't realize he's not with you. He's not making sense. Okay? Absence, and then we go on. So absence, a couple seconds, eye blinking, but then I'm back with it. He's confused afterwards. It takes him time. That's why I asked, are you confused afterwards? That's not an absence. Absence, you don't even know they're having seizures, really. People don't know. Complex partial, you know he's having a seizure. There will be no confusion, or he's out of it long enough. So, overall time, he's not with it 5, 8 minutes, 7 minutes, something. It's a significant amount of time. Absence, you could be having 50 a day. You can't have 50 complex partials a day. That's amazing. Okay, so does everyone understand that?
This probably should be simple, but it's not for me. I'm having a hard time knowing what clues me into a loss of consciousness. There's something about him playing with the buttons and being able to speak is making me think maybe he's conscious, so I'm pulling into it.
So I'm asking, do you remember the playing with the buttons and things, or are you told that that's what happens?
I'm told about a lot of what happens during a seizure.
So he is not, when you ask him, did you play buttons, do you remember what we're talking? There's no memory. He's not, what's confusing is, he's laying down no memories, he's not conscious, but he's still doing stuff. That's, I think, where he's not, he's still, but he's out of it, he's gone. He has no memory of it. And that's what's confusing. We're used to someone with no memory, nothing, just looking like they're asleep or out of it. That's not the case with complex partial.
Sorry, okay, could you just clarify then the difference between simple and complex in terms of like movement? For simple, do you have to have like a
No,
muscle
simple could be a
twist?
sensory seizure.
Okay.
Simple's the aura of a seizure. Let's
Okay.
say a person has, do you ever have bad smells, or do you have anything that tells their seizures coming?
When I was really young, I used to have auras a lot.
And describe it.
And
What was the aura?
the way I described it was, I would feel funny. I knew something was not right. Things looked weird, and I felt weird, uncomfortable, and then I would go into a seizure.
So the aura is, I can tell I'm going to have a seizure. So you would know you're going to have a seizure. That's the simple part of the seizure. If that's all he had, and then he didn't have the seizure, did you ever have ones where you have that aura and not have the seizure, or not?
I actually do not remember.
Okay. But if he had, some patients will have things where then they just have that and don't have the seizure. That was a simple partial.
Okay, your time's up. The poll is now closed.
Okay, and in answering this question, I will go to the next slide. And this is actually not his MRI. This is supposed to be an MRI. So the correct answer is mesial temporal sclerosis. And so to see this, you get these coronal cuts on MRI. And this is the hippocampus on the good side. And you can see here the hippocampus is smaller. And so that is what this mesial temporal sclerosis looks like. So just in answer to the question, complex partial seizures come from the temporal lobe. So those of you who picked the frontal tumor, that's not complex partials are in the temporal lobe, often in the hippocampal region is where they start. And this is one reason it's near smell, and so often there'll be a smell or something. Burnt rubber is a classic sort of aura for a complex partial. Okay, so one more question before we get back to that.
Polls are open.
So, now I want to not give away the question. This is the trickiest part. Now we get into medicines you've been on. Oh, no, so first, no, on this one. So, you actually, we're going to skip ahead. You actually had epilepsy surgery. So, is that right? What did they do?
Yes, I did. Back in 2007, they performed they removed a piece of the hippocampus, and there was a lesion there that was sending out abnormal electrical.
So my interpretation is he did have mesial temporal sclerosis as the cause. How frequently were you having the seizures back when you were young and things were at their worst?
They were very frequent. When I was in school, I'd have to go home during the day, and I'd miss a lot of classes. This was like in high school and late elementary. And sometimes I'd have seizures during school, and I'd be okay, but afterwards, I would just be really out of it. And as I said before, I would be sleepy, and my head would hurt, and I would just have to rest in the study room.
And so they took out part of that hippocampus. Has that caused any problems for you with memory or anything?
My short-term memory is not the best, and we think that may have contributed to that. While my short-term memory is not very good, my long-term memory is sharp as a tack. It's wonderful.
Okay, so actually, I don't know that, but I'm guessing you had the mesial temporal sclerosis. I didn't know this when we were talking about it before, no one told me that's probably what I had, so we both learned a little bit from going through this. So we're gonna now get to all the different medicines you've been tried on. So
Okay.
one that you were tried on is Dilantin, which they know as phenytoin. And did that work for the seizures? Don't mention the side effects.
Okay. Okay. Well, then the answer would be yes. It did work.
So it controlled the seizure, but you discontinued it because of a side effect.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Okay, so phenytoin worked for him, controlled his seizures, but he had to quit it. Why did he have to quit?
Polls are open.
So, what happened? Why did you have to quit the phenytoin or the Dilantin?
We noticed my gums were puffing up, and my dentist didn't like that. So I had to take it off the Dilantin and put on a different drug.
Okay, so gingival hyperplasia, it's really a big problem if you're on it long term. How long have you been on it when that happened? A while, or is it short?
Maybe from age 3 to age 5.
Yeah, so it takes some time, but then you get the overgrowth of the gums. Okay? So you were switched to a different medicine then, and one of many, just to go through. All right. So you were placed on Keppra as well, which is this lebercase. Okay?
Okay, polls are open.
We'll just hand the mic back to me. So that drug, the lebercase or Keppra, did it work for your seizures?
So the seizure control while on the drug was fantastic. However, I ended up experiencing a lot of mood swings.
Can I say something? We'll go to the next question.
Sorry.
They love you for it, man. For them, this is a bonus. Wait, so where is it? Here, which is one of the unique side effects.
Polls are open.
Combination of seizure surgery and 3 medications. You're one of a fairly small minority that we end up being able to get rid of seizures. So now I'd just like you to talk about life without having any seizures versus when you had them, things you can do, differences, any comments for them just to, we're done with the quizzing of them now.
Okay. Well, now that I'm experiencing far less seizures, I'm able to participate more and not be having to sit out of it or be pulled out of it because I'm experiencing an epileptic episode. However, I still can't drive because I'm on such a astronomical dosage of medicine, and it slows down my reaction time on the road, which makes things difficult for me.
Do you swim and stuff like that, or still not do that sort of thing?
I can swim.
Okay, because before when you're having seizures, I would assume you were not swimming.
I was, but I had to have someone by me every
Yeah,
second.
that's pretty
Every
high
moment.
risk, yeah. So you can't swim like a normal person, because if you have a complex partial while you're swimming, you will drown.
Right.
Anything else you want to just share with them? No, is it fine answer? You're done. Okay,
I don't think so.
all right, well, thank you very much for